Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Assets Analysis. Today I am going to present my expected trading zone for the zinc futures for the week of September 30th, 2018. So let us discuss about the movement of zinc futures. I would like to tell you that some facts about the bearish base metal. First of all, China's manufacturing sector likely to resume its slowdown in September after taking a pause in August, with exports facing growing strains from increasingly hostile trade ties with the United States. China's Manufacturing Purchasing Manager Index (PMI) is expected to have slipped to 51.2 in September from 51.3 in August. Profit growth at China's industrial firms slowed to a 5-month low in August as demand cooled. Data showed on Thursday tells a lot about this slowdown. China's economy continued to slow despite intensive policy easing and stimulus measures by the Chinese government in recent months. But after all, the final result was on the negative side, and we cannot ignore the Chinese slowdown, which may impact the demand side of base metals up to a large extent. So first let us have a look at the movement of US dollar index. Here you can see that dollar index is continuously going upward, which creates a lot of pressure upon the movement of base metal. So I think zinc futures will continuously remain under pressure during the upcoming week. Now let us have a look at the movement of zinc futures in a daily chart. Here you can see that zinc futures were coming downward since the eruption of this tariff trade war. We have seen a continuous downward trend in zinc futures. Here an exhaustive candle formed in the daily chart, and after that zinc futures moved downward with a steep move up to this level, where they found a little bit of support and tried to move upward, but again they faced a lot of selling pressure at the daily resistance level. This is a daily resistance in blue color, and here you can see then after that they crossed the weekly resistance with a downward move, and once again they found support or at the downward slope of this downward trend. The zone I describe as a downward trend zone. No doubt that zinc has taken support at the edge of this downward trend and moved a little bit higher, but as you can see that since this level once again they have turned downward. Zinc futures are coming down. Here you won't be able to see the accuracy of this trading range which I expect for the next week, but I would like to tell you that this will be my upward resistance levels at 2638, and this will be my target levels at 1978, where the zinc futures make a move in between these levels. Let us have a look at the same expected zone in a 4-hour chart of zinc futures. Friends, the next movement of during the upcoming week will largely depend upon the opening levels of zinc. At what levels zinc futures will open on the first trading session of the week. No doubt that you may find a gap up or a gap down in zinc futures. Most probabilities are of a gap down opening on the first trading session. If we find a gap down opening at these levels with a gap down, then the zinc futures will move on this path. They will first move upward and will face resistance, and again they will move in a downward direction with a steep move, and for its support at these levels at the level of 2287, from where the zinc futures may move upward for a while. Again they will find stiff resistance and will move downward further. On the other hand, if we find a gap up opening, the directional move of the zinc futures will be on this green line. I mean, first if the zinc future see a gap up opening, they will move up to this final resistance level, and from there zinc futures will face a lot of selling pressure, which will bring them up to this first support level, from where a bounce back may occur. But from this level, from the level of 2575, a steep downward move will be there. So the movement of zinc futures will be too volatile during the upcoming week. So friend, be cautious before taking any position in zinc futures. Let us have a look at the same chart in a 4-hour zone. Here you can clearly see the movement of zinc according to the opening levels. If we find a gap down opening, I have denoted this movement with a red line. If we find an opening with at the same levels, we will consolidate like this, but our trend will be on the downward side, and this is our gap up opening with green line, the path I have denoted. So friend, be cautious and be careful while taking a position in zinc. And finally, in a 1-hour chart, I would like to explain about this zone from 2555 to 2380. This zone will provide a decisive direction to zinc futures during the upcoming week. This is 1-hour chart of the zinc futures, in which you can see the same movement paths for the zinc according to their opening levels. This is gap up opening, this is same opening at the same levels, which will try to consolidate zinc, and this is gap down opening levels where the zinc futures will find good support at the 200 days moving average, from where you may find a sharp upward move up to this level. This will be the daily resistance level, from where a steep downward move will be there. So the movement will be too volatile. Zinc futures will be too volatile during the upcoming week. Thank you friends. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.